Are we ready? Are we ready to go? What's up, everybody? Mr. Paul Valine here, also known as Mr. AC here in Phoenix, Arizona. And today we are working on the water pump on this truck. So let me get you situated here. Okay. Should be okay. Moving around and stuff as I can. So I've already loosened a few things. Now on the fan part, we're gonna get this blade. We gotta take off this fan blade. Which I've already hit it with the hammer. I sprayed it with some WD-40. That was the easy part. And actually one hit took it off. It's an old truck, so we know for sure that this has been off before. And there we go. There's that. And if you look over here, I've taken off the shroud. All you need is to take off these bad boys on the side here, each side. And then I just put them up there. Check out your 210s up here. Okay. And so now I got to take the belt off, which that will be right here with like a 13, 14, or 15. So I got my ratchet here. We'll just pick one. It's not it. Here's a 15. It's a 15. So and then on this, of course, I'm sure you know how to take off the belt. You know, and just pull it off like that. So now we got the belt off. New pump comes with the new pulley. I got to empty the water still. And let me get that new water pump out and let me see what it looks like. And of course, you don't want to do this job when the engine's hot. Radiator fluid will burn you. It even came with new bolts. Can you believe that? Let me show you this. So we don't even have to worry about saving the bolts. Even this is new. I knew the wheel was going to be on there. I didn't think that came new. So really all I got to do is just take it off. It looks like even we're not touching it. See, even those are on there. Nice and glued. I mean, this one definitely came ready for you. Okay, nice. I don't know where this one came from. The customer brought it. So we will set that out of the way. Now I got to break out my water capture bucket. Open up the bottom of the radiator and just let it fill. I mean, that's all we can do. I'm sure I'll make a little mess, but try to be as clean as we can be here in my new spot. This is my new spot. Welcome. Right next to the park. You can park cars all along that circle. Here's my garage. We are ready for the summer. We are ready for the summer. So, just wish I could put the camera in a spot where you guys can see a nice view there. That looks good. Yep, looks good. Uh-oh, don't fall. Okay. Yeah, we don't want that to fall. Okay. Looks good to me. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and figure out how I'm going to open up the radiator down here. There's always a tab. Do I have to take off something to get to the tab? What side is it on? Is it just going to fall all over the frame and just make a mess? That's kind of what it's looking like. Actually, there's nothing to drain this one. What? So I'm just supposed to make a mess? Cheap radiator? Yeah, there's no drain. It's just an open, like they didn't make a drain for that one. It's there, but there's no, it's just plastic off. Just nothing there. Okay, I don't have all day. So, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this tensioner off. Figure out what we'll do next. I think this tensioner, is it in the way? Yeah, it's in the way. Usually is. I'm gonna take the belt tensioner off. Sometimes my tool doesn't have the power to just loosen it. And I'm using a 15 to take off the two screws for the tensioner. Maybe there's three. There's three. You don't see that one. See that? No power. Okay, and I'll just leave the screws and everything together and just lay it on the floor. Just like that. Good enough. See? That came off. I'll set it over here next to the fan shroud there. Okay. Came off of that spot there. So now, we gotta take these other bolts off, but I gotta figure out how we're gonna get this water out of there first. I don't want to make a mess. That's crazy. There is nothing there. It's just a hole. Somebody broke it. It's broken. Man. When you try not to make a mess, but end up having to, and that's what sucks. Okay. Figure out a little something here. Handy dandy tool that works the greatest is this one right here. Especially when you're taking off these bad boys. And I got this at Harbor Freight, and it was only like, I think, less than $10. I don't really remember. It's been a couple years since I've had it now, but it's lasted that long. Okay. I don't want the hose to come off yet. Well, if that stays locked, then we're good. But let's try our best not to make a mess. Of course. Yeah, that doesn't even fit all the way in there. Never fails. I'm gonna have to get the hose. That doesn't even fit under there. All right. Leave my dog alone. Go. Good boy. Just connecting that hose. I don't even know if you hear me running back and forth or not, but for now I only have one hose. Okay, let me hose this off a bit. Bummer. Feel like it's all water anyways. Okay. Now let's get to taking it off now. There's going to be a total of I don't know what that I'll take the bottom one, I'll do. So 6. Okay. Yeah, that's what I gotta take this one off too. I gotta take off that. Too bad it's facing the wrong way, of course. Okay, so let's grab that snapper tool. Snap ring tool, whatever you call it. This is gonna be in the way. So let me go ahead and just scoot it on over a bit. Let's see if I can get to it from here. Oh yeah, a lot easier when you move things around. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now I can pull that bottom one off. Okay. Okay. So now we got to take off the 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. And then this water pump should just pull out. And I know you guys probably have seen this plenty times before, being done. It is just a regular vehicle, but not on my page you haven't. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it as well. So it looks like that is going to be a 13. No, 10. It's in my pocket. Let's see. Yeah. So it's going to be a 10 mil to get the bolts off here. Yeah. That water off. Okay. And then this one on the bottom here, or on top. Actually, I didn't get that one yet. All right, so it's a lot harder to use that when it doesn't work that good. Going back to the old school ratchet. Ding, and the fight is on. Just gonna loosen it, and I'll have my tool help me get the rest. Okay, and then I'm sure there's one right here somewhere. There it is. There it is. Okay, now we'll just use the tool to get the rest of the screws out. And it shouldn't just fall out. You should just have to pry it out a little bit. Then when I'm done here, I got to check the AC. I guess the air is only coming out of the defrost, which in most cases, that means it needs a new actuator. Oh, it's just going to fall right out. Even better, though. What is all that noise? Oh, the water's just coming out more. I thought it was done. Oh, you got to get that heater. Man, we got to take these off as well. That I didn't pay attention to. Okay. So let me get my handy tool here. Now that we have it all off, it might be harder to take these off. At least they're on top here. And be careful with these. That's only plastic. Even though that's enough room. Yeah, you break that one that's plastic, man, you're replacing it. Well, of course it's all tell the customer it's brittle and you barely touch it. Because that's the way it can happen. Okay, so I'll try my best to pull it off. Yeah, then we got a screwdriver. Flathead. Nice big one will probably work best. You know, look. Get a big one in there. And just try to pry it off. Or to loosen it at least. See? Oh yeah, that one's coming right off. Okay, that one's off. God, there must be a lot of coolant in this sucker. There we go. Yeah, this hasn't been changed that long ago because there's not even no like kind of corrosion built around here. Something fell out by one of the who cares about the screws? Because the other one has new ones. And yeah, it's pretty hot. So I'm gonna take it over here. Drop it into my bucket of precious metals. And take a breather real quick. That's hard work. Don't work yourself to death. All right, now we got the old one off. Make sure you take off, look at that. That's got to come off. This orange has to come off. Check the other side. See that? So Looks good. Get a razor blade and clean that up. Make sure the new parts stick nice and, new and clean and flat surfaced. All that good stuff. Okay. Razor blade. Ooh. Go in the house and get one real quick. All right. Let me go inside and grab a razor blade because I do definitely want to clean that surface up where those where the gaskets will go. Good one right here. All right. I have them boxed away, but we have a few that we use for the glass stove that we clean up and keep flat surface as well. So yeah, where these rings are supposed to go, just get up there and there. Give it a nice good cleaning. Make sure it's a flat surface. See that? You can get some stuff off of there. You don't want that on there. When you put the new part on, or it might leak. And not that this is a hard job, but nobody wants to do anything twice. Do you? All right. Old looking, but nice and flat. Okay. Other side now. Okay. That's good. Okay. So since the other one has the stuff on it already, I'm not messing with it. So I'm just going to dry it off. Even mechanics say don't use silicone. So on this project, since all this is already sticking, we are not going to use silicone. And hopefully I can just set this bad boy and ready to go. Look at that, looking nice and shiny. See that? Okay. So these screws look bigger than a 10. So I'm going to find out what size they are. Get that ready to go. Get my fast tool ready to go. Oh, let's see. Looks like these might be a 13 this time. And they are definitely, yeah, so the new ones will be a 13. So let's get this 10 off there. Put it back where it goes. Okay. So I'm just gonna, let's see what we can do. Okay. I don't know if I can just get these through there and get them a nice dark. They're not poking through, so I'm kind of just turning them a little bit, Let's go ahead and put it back. So this is what we're gonna check. Let's go ahead and bring those back a bit. Shouldn't be that hard, but I mean, it's not no light piece either. So let's do it. Let me move my hose out the way. I don't know if it's in the way or not. Let's put it over here. Right there, buddy. Just go in there. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in like so. Okay. Oh no, that's gonna be in the way. Get out of the way. Okay, I need my stepping stool. Let me get my stepping stool. That'll make it a lot easier. I need to do is get one screw started, and we're off to the races. That should be it right there. Get one screw in. Let me try another side. I'm going to go to the opposite side here. And then that's how you get it started. Little by little until I get them all ready to just torque them down. Oh, yeah. Okay, and I'm just going to, yep. And then I'll use our handy ratchet to get the feel for how tight they should be. I don't have a torque wrench. We don't use those here, so just go for it. Dinner. Okay. I'll make some good music while we're at it. And then the last upper one, right? Up here. Nice. Yep. Yep. All right. It's on. Take off that little plastic middle piece there. Okay. And then you just do reverse of everything else you've done already. Start with the heater hoses. Get those back in line. It's best you just go ahead and button everything up, because if you just do like put all the hoses together and then you'll start doing other things and then you'll just like get yourself lost. Like, did I even do these clamps and stuff like that? So, because I was just thinking, let's put on all the hoses, then we'll do all the clamps last. But look at that. Okay. I hate these kind of clamps. I like the tool. Hate the clamps. I hate when they lock. One time I took one off and it locked, and I used my finger to, I don't know, try to take it off, and it actually unjammed. Snapped my finger. Man, that hurt. That was a few years ago. So now I don't mess with these no more. That I use a tool. I don't use pliers anymore. I mean, this tool was worth a couple bucks. Oh, I gotta push that on some more. Bad job, Paul. Bad job. There we go. Now it's on there. There we go. I'm gonna scoot this one just a little bit more up. Huh. There we go. Okay. Then I'm gonna do the bottom one. God, I like that this water pump just came with everything just ready to go. It makes life easier. Did it cost more? Did it just come online that way? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good. You can go ahead, sit down. So I hate these big ones. Come on, buddy. It only has to go just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. There it is. Boom. Okay, so the bottom stuff's on. Okay. Now I'll put the top one on in a, yeah. No, we'll wait. Fan shroud, I guess. Or not the shroud, the fan. Let's go ahead and get that lined up. Of course, everything wants to be in the way. Yeah, go ahead. Come on, buddy. Okay. Okay. Yep, and just hold that water pump. And we'll go ahead and wait until I hit it. So I'll get the belt on. We can do the belt now. Let's do the belt now. Nope. Did I mess everything up? Put the tensioner now. Yeah. We'll see. It still should be okay though. Okay. So now we should be okay. Just don't let it fall out. Oh, it's just right there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No, that ain't right. Since they don't go like that, let's go like this. It's way off. Goes that way. Okay. It's already ready to fall out. Get that bottom one started first. Bam. And then just a little bit. And then just a little bit over here. And break out the tool, man. It's not 13, though. Wasn't that 15? So take that. Get the 15 back out with the extension. And get the tool to work if it fits. Yeah, these ones might be. That bottom one might be harder though. Yeah, it is. So, just use my finger. And then we'll get my good old ratchet out. And tighten them up. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Can I get that bottom one? Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, so that bottom one's tight. Now this upper one right here. All right, so I'm throwing out fireworks. All right, that's good. Okay, so now let's get the belt on there. Yeah, looks good right there. Okay, so I'm gonna get the belt. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the extension for the tool. All right, so just put the belt on. How do you remember how to put it on? Well, you'll probably have to look up a picture on YouTube for you. For me, I've done quite a bit of these, so it's routine. It's all the same. So it's not that hard for me. And then just hold it down like that. Grab your 15 and just go down and put that sucker down on the pulley. It's better to always put it on the flat pulleys than something that has a lip, because because it's harder to get it on there. You can make sure it's on right. And it's definitely on right. Nice and straight. Okay, now we can put this hose back on. Oh, where's the clip? That fell out? Is it on the floor? Because that's not it, right? No. How would that come off? That sucks. I don't see it, so I'm gonna have to put a clamp on there. But anyways, that's it. I mean, put that on there. Put this back. We'll put the straighter, the fan shroud back. Fill it up with your coolant, and you have a finished job. Actually, put on the shroud before you put the hose on. It'll give you more room. Yeah, 4th of July. And then they leave. Yep, we got you. Don't worry, you're on camera. You don't even see nothing going on. It's like they made a fire and just left. Losers. Nothing else better to do. But on that note, I mean, we're about done with that water pump. We went live, did it. Show you guys, it doesn't really take that long at all to do. You know, we got it all done in, what, 30 minutes, if that? I mean, how long have we been live for? 37 minutes? It seems a lot faster than that. But 37 minutes is not bad for a water pump. But yeah, that's how it's done on this vehicle. I know you've seen them before. But of course, on my channel. So, I want to thank everybody for watching. Because after this, all I got to do is fill it up with coolant, start it up, and let it run. Very exciting. Be ready for Saturday. We're going to hook it up on Saturday, go live, and do what we're going to do. Hopefully, we'll show something new. Hopefully, we got something new coming in, and we'll go from there. So, peace out, everybody. Mr. Pauline, like, subscribe, join the channel, and peace out.